Almost all of us here in Europe like to watch or play some kind of sport. Now, sport plays a vital role in communities all across Europe, bringing people together and creating a sense of identity. Sport is also an important economic sector in the EU. And since the Lisbon Treaty came into force almost 2 years ago, the regulation of sport has been the responsibility of the EU. The EU has had a significant influence on sport for the past 2 decades. The Union's rules on the free movement of workers resulted in the famous Bosman ruling, which allowed footballers out of contract to move clubs on a free transfer. More recently, a satellite TV broadcaster fell foul of single market legislation, with the European Court of Justice ruling that the company could not market TV viewing rights in the EU on a country-by-country basis. However, the advent of the Lisbon Treaty has created an opportunity for the EU to enact specific legislation regulating sport in Europe. Earlier this year, the Commission published a proposal to develop the European dimension of sport. Parliament's rapporteur on the proposal is Spanish EPP Group member Santiago Fisas.
This is the first time that an important treaty, the Lisbon Treaty, via Article 165, allows the European Union to play a role in sport from a legal point of view. It's true that in the past there were many reports in the Parliament on various different topics related to sport, but they didn't have the support of an important treaty like the Lisbon Treaty.
Directly or indirectly, sport employs around 15 million people in the EU, and its value to Europe's economy is estimated at more than 400 billion euros. Until now, individual sports associations and federations have been largely responsible for regulation, which has led to different approaches in different sports. However, the EU wants to bring more transparency and consistency to the way sport is managed, and one area that the EU has identified for tighter regulation is the oversight of sports agents and their activities. Santiago Fisas, who once captained Spain's amateur golf team, explained why this is such an important step.
I would like to make a distinction between what I would call serious agents who assist players and follow their careers, and other agents who are simply intermediaries who take their money and then disappear. Representatives of the first group, the serious agents, came to see me and told me that they thought their profession should be regulated because they help both players and clubs.
This report has won widespread backing from Parliament's various political groups. Among the key principles reinforced by the report include the social role of sport, particularly among minorities and disadvantaged groups, the importance of maintaining the fight against performance-enhancing drugs in sport, and the need to promote a shared European identity through sport. Another notable aspect of this report is its zero-tolerance approach towards violence, racism and discrimination, both by sports spectators and sports administrators.
There is a problem of violence, but there is also a significant problem of discrimination, as we need to be very firm. Sport should be something that supports integration of all minorities. That's very important. So we are fighting against violence, against racism, against homophobia, against all kinds of discrimination relating to race or nationality. That's an important point.
Regulating sport is a serious business, but as this report recognises, sport is fundamentally something enjoyable and healthy, and the EU's chief responsibility is to enhance our enjoyment of it. For more information on our group's activities, please visit our website, eppgroup.eu. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.